While it's a captivating idea, dinosaurs as a whole did go extinct around 66 million years ago, following the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. However, birds are scientifically recognized as the only surviving lineage of dinosaurs, carrying on their legacy to this day. So in that sense, some descendants of dinosaurs have indeed thrived and evolved ever since. Imagine walking through a jungle in Indonesia today and spotting a bird, descendants of theropod dinosaurs like Velociraptor or Deinonychus. These feathered creatures are living proof that some lineages of dinosaurs survived the mass extinction event at the end of the Cretaceous period, evolving into the birds we see today. While no sauropods roam the Earth now, their ancient relatives once dominated the landscape of North America during the late Jurassic and early Cretaceous periods. These massive plant eaters, like Apatosaurus and Brachiosaurus, thrived in ecosystems vastly different from our modern world. But they too left a legacy through their distant avian cousins. Here's the deal. Some of your favorite ancient creatures have relatives that thrived and evolved into animals we see today. Birds, which are direct descendants of theropod dinosaurs like Velociraptor, showcase this incredible survival story. These modern avian species inherited traits from their dinosaur ancestors and play crucial roles in contemporary ecosystems around the world. You've heard about T-Rex and Triceratops, right? Well, let's be honest, those aren't the only stars of the dinosaur world. Some lesser-known species have stories that rival any you can imagine. Let me tell you one. Compsognathus was tiny, but it had a bite to match its size. No bigger than a chicken, with sharp teeth and claws designed for tearing flesh, making it a formidable predator in its ecosystem during the late Jurassic period. And then, here's the kicker. Modern birds are actually living dinosaurs that have thrived and diversified since the extinction of non-avian dinosaurs at the end of the Cretaceous period. These aren't just your run-of-the-mill birds. They're direct descendants of theropod dinosaurs like Velociraptor and Tyrannosaurus, hiding in plain sight right under our noses. Now, think about this. You walk into a forest and spot a bird, but what if that bird had ancestors that were once mighty dinosaurs? Recent discoveries show us that many birds today carry the genetic legacy of theropod dinosaurs like Velociraptor, making them living descendants of these ancient predators. Let's talk about Hesperornis. This aquatic bird lived during the late Cretaceous period, around 83 to 66 million years ago. With its toothed beak and long tail, Hesperornis looked like a mix between a modern bird and a dinosaur. Imagine swimming alongside this creature. With feathers flapping and teeth gnashing, it was indeed more dinosaur-like than any other bird of its time. But wait, there's more. The sauropods were giants, like Apatosaurus or Brachiosaurus, with necks longer than a house and tails as heavy as cars. However, these massive beasts did go extinct at the end of the Cretaceous period, around 66 million years ago, along with many other dinosaur groups. Yet their descendants live on today in forms we never expected: birds. Modern birds are the direct descendants of small feathered theropod dinosaurs and share a common ancestor with sauropods from millions of years earlier. Now picture this. You're walking through a desert and you spot a lizard sunbathing. While it may seem fantastical, the reality is that modern reptiles share distant evolutionary ties with ancient dinosaurs, much like how humans are related to long-extinct hominids. Many modern reptiles carry genetic remnants of their prehistoric ancestors, connecting them to an era when dinosaurs roamed the Earth millions of years ago. Subject: the dinosaurs that never went extinct. And then there's another twist. Not all dinosaurs met the same fate. While some were extinguished by an asteroid impact, others survived and continued to evolve into modern birds. These avian descendants are living dinosaurs that have changed so much over time that they no longer resemble their prehistoric ancestors. Take the pterosaurs, flying reptiles that lived alongside dinosaurs from the Triassic to the end of the Cretaceous period. Though not related to modern birds or mammals, their lineage ended with the mass extinction event 66 million years ago. Today, however, bats and some insects have evolved sophisticated flight abilities, continuing the aerial dominance once held by pterosaurs. Dinosaurs did not suddenly vanish when the asteroid struck. In fact, some groups persisted and evolved for millions of years afterward. Most famously, avian dinosaurs continued to thrive and diversify into the myriad bird species we see today. However, it's important to note that non-avian dinosaurs like Tyrannosaurus rex, Triceratops, and hadrosaurs did indeed go extinct around 66 million years ago following this catastrophic event. Yet their descendants, modern birds, prospered and evolved into an incredible array of forms and sizes, far beyond what one might expect from their ancient relatives. Now think about this. You're walking through a forest and see a bird flying overhead. It's beautiful, with feathers and wings. But here's the catch: this bird might be more than just an avian descendant. It could carry the genetic legacy of its dinosaur ancestors within those wings. Indeed, birds are the direct descendants of small feathered theropod dinosaurs like Velociraptor and other close relatives, which means that every bird you see today is a living dinosaur. Let's rewind to a time when dinosaurs ruled the Earth. Gigantic herbivores like Brachiosaurus fed on lush vegetation. Agile predators like Velociraptor stalked smaller prey, and soaring flyers like Quetzalcoatlus patrolled the skies with their enormous wingspans. Then, around 66 million years ago, an asteroid impact marked the end of the Cretaceous period, leading to a mass extinction that wiped out non-avian dinosaurs. But instead of disappearing overnight, some lineages persisted and evolved into new forms. Over millions of years, these descendants diverged from their dinosaurian ancestors, transforming so dramatically that they no longer resembled them. This is when scientists began uncovering evidence in unexpected places. Fossils of early birds and mammals alongside the remnants of dinosaurs, revealing a complex story of survival and adaptation rather than sudden extinction. And here's the kicker. Scientists have discovered that modern birds are not just distant relatives of dinosaurs, but their direct descendants. This means every bird you see is a living dinosaur. While we don't find traces of sauropod genes in reptiles or pterosaur DNA in today's flying creatures, it is fascinating to think about how diverse and adaptable these ancient groups were. Now, let's zoom back to the present day. As you walk into a jungle, birds flit and soar overhead, some covered in feathers just like their dinosaurian predecessors. You know that these birds are direct descendants of theropod dinosaurs like Velociraptor and Tyrannosaurus, carrying on the legacy of those ancient creatures. And it gets even wilder. Fossils show that some dinosaur lineages did not go extinct, but instead evolved into entirely new forms. Over time, these descendants became smaller, more agile, and adapted to diverse environments. So when we look at modern birds, we see direct echoes of that incredible survival story from their dinosaur ancestors. Now let's take a moment to think about the implications. If these creatures persisted for millions of years, beyond when everyone thought they were gone, what does that mean for our understanding of extinction? It means dinosaurs didn't vanish in one catastrophic event. Rather, many lineages evolved into forms we never expected, such as birds, the descendants of theropod dinosaurs, that thrived long after the non-avian dinosaur extinction. So next time you see a bird flying overhead or spot a lizard basking in the sun, remember this. You're witnessing descendants of ancient reptilian lineages that have thrived and evolved for millions of years. Birds are the direct descendants of small theropod dinosaurs like Velociraptor and share their evolutionary heritage with extinct giants like Tyrannosaurus rex. Lizards, including modern iguanas and monitor lizards, carry on a lineage that has existed since the time of ancient sail-backed reptiles like Dimetrodon, long before the age of the dinosaurs. These living creatures are not fossils, but vibrant examples of evolution in action, quietly carrying on their evolutionary legacy through the ages. And here's the stunning fact that changes everything. We've always known about dinosaurs through fossils and bones. But now we know there are still dinosaur descendants walking among us, in forms we never imagined possible. Birds, the direct descendants of small feathered theropod dinosaurs like Velociraptor, are living dinosaurs that have evolved into a myriad of shapes and sizes. It's like finding out your old toys came to life, but as grown-ups with new identities. So what does this mean for the future? Will more dinosaur relatives, like modern birds, continue to be discovered and studied? What other evolutionary mysteries lie buried beneath our feet, waiting to rewrite our understanding of Earth's history? This changes everything. Modern birds are not just remnants of the dinosaur era, they are dinosaurs themselves, having evolved directly from theropod ancestors like Velociraptor and Tyrannosaurus rex. And that's why you need to hear this story. It's not about extinction, but survival on a grand scale. And then, what if we're only scratching the surface? What else might be out there, hiding in plain sight? Modern birds are the descendants of theropod dinosaurs and include species as diverse as eagles, penguins, and hummingbirds. These feathered creatures are living examples of the incredible evolutionary journey that began over 150 million years ago, directly linking them to their ancient dinosaurian ancestors like Velociraptor and Tyrannosaurus rex. That's the real question. How many more living dinosaur descendants are there waiting to be discovered? Imagine this, you're walking through a forest and suddenly spot something moving that doesn't fit. It's big, it's strange, and it could be one of these surviving dinosaur relatives in disguise. This isn't just about birds or crocodiles. There could be so many more hidden evolutionary wonders waiting to be revealed. Let's dive into some specifics. Take the Komodo dragon. It's not just a lizard. It's a living relative of dinosaurs, evolved from massive carnivorous theropods that once ruled the world. Now think about how big those ancient beasts were compared to today's reptiles. The Komodo is already huge, but what if there are even bigger ones out there in the fossil record? Imagine the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex, which weighed up to 9 tons and was far more formidable than any living lizard. Here's another one, turtles. They've been around for ages, haven't they? Well, they're not just your everyday slow-moving critters. Turtles share a common ancestor with archosaurs, the group that includes dinosaurs, crocodiles, and pterosaurs. And while they didn't coexist with terrifying toothed and clawed dinosaurs, their ancient relatives were massive. Imagine a turtle as big as a car roaming through swamps and forests during the Cretaceous period, long after the last non-avian dinosaurs had gone extinct. Subject, the dinosaurs that never went extinct. And don't forget about snakes. Venomous serpents like vipers and cobras evolved from ancient reptilian ancestors, but lived millions of years after the last non-avian dinosaurs. Their relatives were indeed large predators during the age of dinosaurs, such as the aquatic mosasaurs and flying pterosaurs. The thought alone is enough to make you shiver, isn't it? But wait, there's more. What if mammals themselves are hiding a dinosaur secret? Sure, we think of mammals as separate from dinosaurs, but consider this. Some early mammal species coexisted with their giant reptilian neighbors during the Mesozoic era. They had to adapt and evolve in the shadow of these titans. Could there be remnants of that era still walking among us? Indeed, modern-day monotremes like the platypus and echidna are descendants of some of the earliest mammal species that lived alongside dinosaurs. This is where it gets wild. What if there are dinosaur-like traits hidden within modern animals? Some scientists think certain features, like venom production or unique bone structures, might hint at a deeper connection between reptiles and mammals. It's like finding out your pet cat has characteristics that link back to some of the earliest ancestors shared by both groups, making it far more ancient and interconnected than we once thought. And let's not forget marine life. Sharks and rays have indeed been around for millions of years, with their ancient ancestors dominating the seas long before familiar fish evolved. Imagine massive shark species like Megalodon with teeth larger than your hand prowling ancient oceans, rather than slicing through schools of dinosaurs which never lived in water. So here's the deal. Every time you step outside, there's a chance you're walking alongside descendants of dinosaurs without even knowing it. Birds are living relatives of T. Rex and other theropod dinosaurs, sharing many traits with their ancient ancestors. It's mind-blowing to think about how much we have yet to discover. And that brings us back to our real question. How many more dinosaur species are yet to be discovered? How many more secrets of the Mesozoic era are hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone to uncover them? This isn't just a story from the past. It's an ongoing scientific journey that continues to unfold today. Every new discovery has the potential to reshape our understanding of dinosaurs and their enduring legacy in the evolution of life on Earth. So here's what you need to take away. These living relics aren't just fascinating curiosities. They are a powerful testament to the adaptability of life and the dynamic nature of evolutionary processes, reminding us that there is always more to uncover about Earth's complex history. In short, the story isn't over. Dinosaurs left behind a legacy that continues to inspire awe and discovery. While they vanished from our world 66 million years ago, their descendants, birds, soar above us every day. Keep looking, keep exploring. Who knows what new discoveries await? And with that, our understanding evolves, revealing new truths about these ancient giants. This discovery reshapes our perspective on dinosaur history,